All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well, and salutations to the brethren that are pushing out this word in truth and in sincerity. All right, this is your brother, the brother Yahweh Allah from GMS Chicago, coming at you again with another lesson. All right, in this video, I just want to go into the topic of how Babylon the Great, aka America, sits in this world uh, without cares, man. They think that they're gonna go without being touched. All right, but the prophecy says that though this place never has really seen an invasion, all right, in its past, it's prophesied that it will happen. Okay, and all this sense of security, it's gonna be it's gonna be out the window, man. Okay, because great troubles are coming to this place, man. I want to start off here in the book of Ezekiel, chapter 38 and verse 11. It says, "And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of unwalled villages. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gates." Okay? And back in the days when you had cities and towns, you would make walls to protect round about. But if you look at Babylon the Great, aka America, all these different towns and all these different cities, they're not protected by great walls. All right, they're opened. All right, they have the sea as a separator. All right, from the east. Okay, but walls, they're lacking, man. All right, it says verse 12. It says to take spoil and to take a prey, to turn their hand upon the desolate places that are now inhabited. Okay, so this place is gonna become a spoil, man, a prey. All right, and not only here but also the rest of the nations. It says, and upon the people that are gathered out of the nations which have gotten cattle and goods that dwell in the midst of the land. Okay, so everybody's gonna get it, man, starting with Babylon, man. All right, here it is. The Lord created the heavens and the earth, and corruption's at an all-time high. All right, deceit. All right, all form of wickedness is ruling the world, man. Greed. All right, concupiscence. Okay, and the Lord's gonna get these nations to fight amongst themselves, and ultimately the Lord come back and destroy this place, man. All right, but that security that that this place has, all right, it's gonna go out the window, man. Okay, the unwalled village is gonna be destroyed, man. This is Isaiah 47 and 5. It says, "Sit thou silent and get to thee into darkness, O daughter of the Chaldeans." All right, and you can read in Psalms 137. All right, that's talking about Esau, Edom, man. All right, who the world is given to, man. The earth is given unto the hand of the wicked, which is Esau, Edom. It says, "For thou shalt no more be called the lady of kingdoms. I was wroth with my people. I have polluted mine inheritance and given them into thine hand. Thou didst show them no mercy. Upon the ancient hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke." All right, and that's really the main trespass that Babylon the Great has done, man, is that they've touched the apple of the Lord's eye, man. They touched his people, which is the real Hebrew Israelites, according to prophecy, according to archaeology, all right, according to biblical descriptions, all right, is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom getting back together, man. All right. So the Lord was wroth with us. He sold us into slavery. Okay. But this place never showed us no mercy, man. It says, "Upon the ancients hast thou very heavily laid thy yoke." All right, and they think they're gonna be the lady of kingdoms forever. It says, and thou didst, Salaki says, and thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart. All right, they didn't consider these things because they think they're gonna be a lady forever. It says, neither didst remember the latter end of it. Therefore, hear now this, thou that art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that saith in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. And that's exactly 100% the sentiment of these self-proclaimed white people, man. These Edomites, all right, that rule Babylon the Great right now, all right. They think that there's they're the leaders of the atheist groups, that there is no God, right? They believe in their so-called science, all right, falsely so-called, as the scriptures say, all right, that dwelleth in pleasures, right? They got that YOLO spirit, all right, eating at fine restaurants, all right, just doing it off the resources of the rest of the planet, man, and dwelleth carelessly, again, with these unwalled villages, all right. They're here in their pride, and the Lord has spoken against them, man. As it is written, they forgot their latter end. All right, it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. They shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. And that's what he's done, man. He's got sorceries and enchantments through his wicked philosophies, man. All right, he's got everybody believing that everybody is equal. All right, that the Lord looks like a self-proclaimed white man. All right, he's got everybody believing in their so-called science, so-called falsely called. All right, taking away the glory from the Most High. Has got everybody following after their own lusts, man, instead of serving the Heavenly Father. Okay, these are the wicked. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, thou hast said, none seeth me. Thy wisdom and thy knowledge, it hath perverted thee, and thou hast said in thy heart, I am, and none else beside me. You know, Esau Edom, man, he's got a God complex, man. He thinks that, you know, that he's the ruler of his own destiny, man. But the Lord has a latter end for him, man. All right. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, and verse 31. It says, arise, get you up unto the wealthy nation that dwelleth without care, saith the Lord Yahweh, which have neither gates nor bars, which dwell alone. So there you go, man. The Lord has spoken up against this place, man, and that sense of security. All right. You know, it's gonna go down, man. All right. You know, having not gates nor bars. Look at what's happening in the border right now. You have NATO what's it called, personnel going through your border, man, showing that they get paid. All right, they got their IDs. You got a men of war of war age flooding your southern border, man. Okay. You know, you have no walls, man. You have no gates. You have no bars, man. You're dwelling alone, and it's all a setup for your destruction, man. Thus saith the Bible, man. This is Revelation chapter 18 and verse 7. It says, how much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. Okay, this is what was prophesied. And this place truly has lived deliciously, man. You have these luxury places, okay? You know, fine dining, all off the resources, all right, of the other nations, okay? And the slavery of the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the real Hebrew Israelites, man. It says, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire, for strong is the Lord who judgeth her. Okay? So here it is, man. You know, a lot of people in this world, they trust in that sense of security, but the Lord has from the beginning spoken against these things, man. Okay? Those that dwell carelessly, man. You know, they think because they don't see the Most High reproving every last little thing, okay, that the Most High doesn't exist, man. But in reality, the Lord is letting your sins mount up to heaven, all right? And then the destruction is gonna come, man. If I go back up to verse 5, it says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God had remembered her iniquities. Reward her as she rewarded you." All right, the real Israelites. What did we read? Upon the ancient, they laid very heavily the yoke. So this place is going to be destroyed, and those that are left are going to go into captivity. It says, "And double unto her according to her works." All right, that her is that lady who thinks that she's going to be the lady of kingdoms forever. And according to her works, in the cup which she hath filled to her double. All right, so you're going to get double according to the slavery that they've done put us through, man. Okay, and it was a grievous slavery that they put us in, man. All right, they've forgotten their latter end, man. This sense of security is that of a false one. All right, I'm going to finish it off with this last precept here. This is the book of Luke, chapter 17, and verse 26. It says, "And as it was in the days of Noe, so shall it be also in the days of the Son of Man. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage, until the day that Noe entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all." So there was that sense of security. All right, even back then. So it says, as it was in the days of Noe. Verse 28, it says, "Likewise also as it was in the days of Lot." All right, yeah, when they got burnt up in Sodom and Gomorrah. It says, "They did eat, they drank, they bought, they sold, they planted, they builded." Right, they dwelt carelessly. All right, like we just read all the precepts. Verse 29, "But the same day that Lot went out of Sodom, it rained fire and brimstone from heaven and destroyed them all. Even thus shall it be in the day when the Son of Man is revealed." When Yahushua comes back, the exact same way is going to come. All right, people are going to be living carelessly. They're going to have that false sense of security. All right, dwelling in these unwalled villages. All right, dwelling carelessly. But that's going to go out the window, man. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is coming back. All right, and there's nothing you can do about it, because that is your latter end. All right, I'll leave y'all with that. I pray this was an edifying lesson. Like always, I want to end by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Rekah HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. And salutations to the brethren pushing forth this word in truth and in sincerity. And to the next one, brothers, say Shalom. And as always, Abad Babal. Salakit, Kwam Yasharallah.